All right, here's the news that people don't understand. It's not this, okay?
I will not be forgetting. Aside from this, you got...
It's Doja Cat retiring, bro. This is sad. This is sad stuff.
Guys, let's get into what happened with Doja Cat because, wow.
Doja is my queen too, bro. I love Doja Cat. All right?
This is
a Charlie horse. Yeah, Charlie horse. Not a horse cramp. You know what I was saying before.
A lot as well. She is saying that she is not...
Doja Cat is in big trouble. By who, bro? I'll fight him. I'll Will Smith him up.
Not built for this, not built for being famous, doesn't want to do music anymore because of all that went down. So basically last week, Doja was supposed to play at a festival in Paraguay, but it ended up being canceled.
What is that? Is that even a real place? Is that imaginary land? What do they play at? Oh, was she going to do a show at Candyland next? Paraguay? Well, that's not a real place, dude. Come on. You're being obnoxious. That's not real. Was it she's gonna be in Wisconsin next week? What are you fucking talking about, bro? It's incredible stuff. These aren't real places.
Because there was a major storm and it was not safe to play. Her fans started to get really hurt because they were waiting outside of her hotel for her.
Well, being wet and cold hurts. Don't do that thing. You know, that's all it's
hoping that she would come and interact with them because the festival had gotten canceled and things got really bad when she tweeted this out. There was a storm in Paraguay. The show got canceled. When I left the next morning, there wasn't one person outside the hotel waiting for me.
What does she mean by that?
Let that sink in. I don't know. This had fans pissed.
I don't understand what she meant by that. What did she mean by that? Was she expecting people to be waiting for her? I thought that people were going to be outraged that she didn't come out and say like, "Oh my god, it's Doja." She's upset that people didn't wait overnight. I'd be thrilled. There wasn't a single living person waiting for me. A couple of dead kids. And their parents crying over their disformed bodies that had absorbed too much of the rainwater. Well, I'm gonna watch it in a sec. There was a couple of those, basically sea-logged dead children, but there wasn't enough live fans to praise my existence. Come on, Doja Cat, I defended you, girl. What are you doing, bro? Come on, dude.
Let that sink in.
Doja walked so I can run, Papa. I feel you, Clay. I feel you, brother. I was there with you, but this is terrible. This is horrible. I can't even fathom this. This is awful.
Fans pissed because they said that they had been waiting for her outside the hotel days prior. She hadn't interacted with them at all, so they felt...
Well, she doesn't have to. But you can't just expect them to be right. Like, she was like, I don't want him right now. Like when I get up, I said, "Wife, do you need your medication?" You know, she takes something for her breathing. She's like, "I don't want it right now." I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna get it for you." I go back. I sit down. Second I sit down, can you get my medication? Fucking kidding me? I was just up. Yeah, but I want it now. Okay, fine. I get it up and I get it. And she doesn't take it for a half an hour. Are you kidding me? I'm diabetic. I would have gotten up to pee in a half an hour anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know this. We were married. Incredible stuff, man. Incredible stuff.
Really hurt and even more hurt by her saying this. A lot of fans that were there were tweeting out that they were upset because they felt like she didn't care about the other days that they were there, and they didn't want to go back to the hotel because they felt like she...
I agree with Doja Cat. We're gonna have to deal with this one-on-one. Okay, we're gonna have to have a chat, please.
Wasn't gonna interact with them. Now,
I will treat you to a mug root beer. To a diet doctor mug root beer. Mug-blooded American, baby.
Before I get into how people were calling out Doja following this whole situation, I will say that there were people defending her on Twitter. People said Doja Cat fans stood outside Doja's hotel finding out that she wants privacy. Forgive me if I've misread the situation, but Doja Cat didn't accuse the Paraguayan fans of not waiting for her. She just said there weren't any still waiting when she left her hotel. Understandable given the storms. I'm struggling to understand why she's catching smoke. So let me get this straight. Y'all tracked down Doja's hotel, camped out there, violating her privacy, yet Doja has to apologize. So apparently Doja Cat hotel she was staying at got leaked, and a bunch of fans pulled up and got angry with her for not wanting to greet them in a place where they weren't even supposed to be, and are now calling her all kinds of slurs. The entitlement is crazy.
What slurs? Are they calling her the N-word, or are they just saying she's a bitch? Like, what do we talk? What do we consider a slur nowadays? You know, what's a slur? What is a slur?
It gets worse for Doja because following this festival cancellation and going back...
Here, why don't we make a song, Doja Cat? Well, I'm a mug-blooded American, you hear? These freedom love invades got nothing but root beer. Doctor diagnosed me with a form of epilepsy. Doctor told me that the cure was made by Pepsi.
And forth with fans about her time in Paraguay. A few days later, after this canceled festival, she apologized on Twitter for not giving the crowd at Lollapalooza in Brazil a good enough show. She said, I don't think I gave Brazil a good enough show tonight at all, and I'm sorry for that, but thank you guys for coming out.
Maybe you should have taken your top off. I'm just kidding. That's sexist. I'm sorry.
I effing love you, and thank
But who doesn't want to see it, you know?
God we got another show tomorrow. I promise I'll do better. Later she tweeted out Brazil, and someone replied, not a single photo being in Paraguay, not a single tweet.
I'm surprised this video, this Spill Sesh video didn't mention the Will Smith slap thing. Like, they have it in the video, but they didn't make it part of the title. It's weird.
Not a single Instagram story. You made us empty. Somebody else said, it's too late to apologize. And Doja replied saying,
to apologize.
I'm not sorry. Somebody quoted her
Damn,
saying,
bro.
Doja, you're not going to win this fight against Paraguayans. She then said, I moved on. I'm just going to let everybody be mad. Someone said, it's kind of sad though, because if you handled a situation like this, I can imagine this happening again and again with other countries.
Well, in her defense, it was some dirty third world country. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Because we already know Paraguay doesn't exist. It's fake. It's not a real thing.
Doja replied to this and said, I'm not taking pictures again with anybody else after this tour. Another said, Doja, about 4 years ago,
take a picture with me, Doja Cat. Click.
You started to achieve fame, and all thanks to TikTok. What happened to your humility, queen?
Fuck you guys. I don't care. Doja Cat's still my queen. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a shit. I don't give a goddamn, okay?
I loved you. She replied and says, it's gone, and I don't give a F anymore.
Yeah, you get him, girl.
I can't wait to effing disappear.
I don't care. I don't care. I'd stand Doja Cat. I really just don't care. I don't know why. I just don't give a shit. They're justifiably upset. I don't give a fuck.
And I don't need you to believe in me anymore. Everything.
Is this a censor? Did you censor her page, or does she have weird spaces? I don't know.
Is dead to me. Music is dead, and I'm a effing fool for ever thinking I was made for this. This is a effing nightmare. Unfollow me. And then tweeted out saying, this ain't for me, so I'm out. Y'all take care. So clearly Doja was saying she just could not handle the backlash that she was getting from people that felt like she was disrespectful or didn't show enough love.
Oh, this is the hairstyle that white girl made up on TikTok. You know what I'm talking about?
When she was in Paraguay, she didn't make her fans there feel special at all. But then there's also people that are defending Doja, saying that showing up to her hotel and expecting her to come out and say hi to people when that's an invasion of privacy is just really messed up. So there's a lot of opinions going around regarding
sticky bangs. That's what the white girl who created that called it, sticky bangs. Should credit that creator, Doja Cat.
This particular situation. Fans obviously have a lot to say about it. Doja obviously had a lot to say about it because she was clapping back at people. So I definitely want to know what you guys...
She could clap back on me, bro.
...guys think about this particular situation. Just because
I think I'm getting too
there
old.
Are so
I think I'm
many...
getting too old to make those jokes. I feel like it's going to sound weird. Old white guy. You could clap back on me, young girl. How old is Doja Cat? 26. She's not really that young. She's like, I don't know. I'm 32, bro. I mean, that's within a reasonable fuck range, but would I date a 26-year-old? I feel like I wouldn't. I feel like I think 27 was the youngest. Maybe 28 now. My wife's only 27. I have to divorce her. That stuff.
Any opinions, people feeling like Doja really messed up here, some people feeling like she shouldn't have clapped back, but then people feeling like she has every right to, and that this whole thing is just ridiculous.
I realize most people don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
So let me know your thoughts on this and everything else we talked about today, because holy smokes, like this weekend was absolutely insane. The Oscars was crazy. Influencers at the Oscars had people upset. I mean, there was just so much that went down. So
it was such a sussy. What the fuck did I just do? It was such a sussy. It was such a sussy evening. I'm surprised she labeled this Doja Cat's in big trouble. I feel like she would have blown up if she actually labeled it Will Smith smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock, you know? Thank you so much for watching, guys. And another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.